Welcome to edas142A Winter 2021 with Northern Lights College. My name is Patricia McClelland and I will be the course instructor this semester. Let's take a look at 142A and sort of see what's happening in it. The name of the course is 142A Special Needs. So when we open up the course, we have the option to take a look at what's happening. Every week on this main page, I will post a weekly update of what we're doing this week, what's happening this week, interesting tidbits of information just to keep us all straight. So this will be our main source. So please check it every week. It will be updated every Monday morning. So please make sure that you have checked it on Monday and seen what's happening for the next week. There also is the calendar on the side where I've certainly introduced in all the assignment pieces that are due so that we have those dates, those key dates, so that we know what's due and when it's due. My due dates are not strictly on dates. They happen anytime during that week, anytime before that week, as is really the important piece. Most of the pieces this semester, 2 of the assignments can probably be submitted at any point during the semester, the deaf-blind simulation and the movie theory. It's nice to get those out of the way. The positive behavior support plan is something that happens in 3 installments. You must do part 1 before part 2, and then you must do part 3 at the end, which is a culmination of your work in part 1 and 2. Let's take a quick look at the course as we go into the content section. We'll take a look at the overview of the course. We're going to look at a lot of topics in terms of looking at some of the definitions and characteristics, typical characteristics of some of the abilities that students come to school with. We're also going to do a parallel course on challenging behaviors at the same time. Not to say that children with special needs have challenging behaviors. We all have challenging behaviors. But we're trying to pair this up and thinking about if the child has a coded designation within the school system and a challenging behavior, how does that influence the way we put in a behavior support plan in order to make it work? You have 2 fairly heavy textbooks to read through this semester, and so I'm going to ensure that you have enough time to do the readings each week as we go through. So please make sure that you're setting up the appropriate time for yourself. Take some time to go through the course syllabus, get to know me, my ways of thinking, and any important college policies, etc. Well worth sort of reviewing that piece as well. The weekly course schedule is tentative. We can make changes to it sort of if we need to as a class and we see the importance of making changes. You will notice that I'm allotting 2 weeks for each big topic. And I've also identified when things are due by and where they're going to be submitted by. For instance, the book or movie review is due by January 17th, but it can come in anytime before then. And it's being submitted to the discussion board, so we all get a chance to engage with those things. Not to the Dropbox, to the discussion board. Then we're going to be starting to work on our behavior support plans in the weeks 3 and 4. Weeks 5 and 6, we begin from weeks 5 to 12. We begin a series of classes talking about Welcome to My World. The first one we're looking at is learning disabilities and gifted and children designated as gifted. So we'll have some small group discussions, and the first part of your plan is due. Have identified the reading week here, as well as the additional weeks as we go through. So you'll see that there's a fairly heavy load of coursework to do and a fairly heavy load of reading to do. Let's skip back to the table of contents. And this will be the introduction to the assessment tasks, just to walk you through really briefly. This is a brief overview of the assessment tasks, looking at all the tasks that we have to do. To the discussion board, you'll be submitting your media review, the deaf-blind simulation, and your learning portfolio piece from this course this semester. To the Dropbox will be the 3 parts of the behavior support plan. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to wait for other people to make some observations about the assignments for this course, and we'll certainly answer those questions as we go forward. The first weeks, let's take a look at the first week. So we're going to look at the introduction week for course weeks 1 and 2. Gives you time to settle in and get your feet under you for the course part of it. In course week 1, we're going to look at our definitions of special needs and how we've come to those definitions of special needs. So take some time to review the videos, the 2 video clips here. Also take time to review the media portrayal of persons with disabilities. And your assignment for these first 2 weeks, which is a graded assignment, is listed here to take the ideas of what you need to do and the components of how it would be graded. Again, this is posted to the discussion board. In the Dropbox, while it's worth no points, I would like you to create a written audio or video note talking about one challenge you experience within the classroom as a student yourself, and 2 strategies that reflect your strengths and abilities that can help you be successful in this course. And I'd like you to phrase it as a SMART goal. So I've provided one example here that I've experienced as a student, and 2 strategies and abilities that I think I'm capable of doing, and my SMART goal that would happen for that semester. Please don't choose this particular SMART goal or choose something that's more relevant to you. So that would be the first 2 weeks. We'll also notice that in course weeks 1 and 2, this is the assignment thread that will be on the discussion board, and that's what we're asking for in course week 1. I'll be talking to you further as course week 1 goes along, but I'm certainly looking forward to it. You'll notice that course weeks 5 to 12 have been closed off for now, trying to tidy them up and make them more Patricia-like. So I've closed them off until I get them finished off and ready to unroll for you. I know everybody likes to see everything all at one time, and I'll try and get those finished off in as early January as I possibly can so you can see the rest of the course content. But for now, you have the first 4 weeks open and ready to explore. Welcome to 142A.